Now I'm eating my McDonald's, I was fresh out of jail. Now I made it out of chump, at least I know I'm up, boy, thump. Like my name is Jump, put up a pump, pump. Boy, I bump in that Billy Strunk, he ain't know he ain't thump. He just grabbed the pump and made it go dumb. Got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay tripping cause I got no funds. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay tripping cause I got no funds. Homie got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun.
I'm an airport baby, I'm too fly to count. Counting the cash, yeah, it's too high to count. I'm pretending with a fake, yeah, they too fake to doubt. Acting like they are what they not for their clout. They just sucking my blood, they can love what you count. Flowing like water, three with the smiles, all the ops gonna plow. They all in the sewers, the south in the clouds. I'ma stay down to the sound, to the sound, to the sound. On the floor to the steps, build that with the hands on the steps.
Got no paper, told him quit the pocket watching jeans, ripping at the seams, holding on some dead foes. Schizophrenic with the bag, listen to the money, nigga praying every day. Glad to say I was broke, tell him battle. Now I got my bands up, 1000 on the bill just to keep the pants up. Only on the real note, I couldn't fake what I've been doing. All my real ones know this nigga riding for his 53. I'm throwing up, they see the chain, I keep it tough. Say she feeling little nigga.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and this is Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Here's the veteran Will Lutz to get us going, and off we go here on a Thursday night. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go. You good? All right.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Here's Fields to keep it himself. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
I think this is something we're going to continue to see today, Mike, as this game goes along. They're going to make the defense make a decision. Do you want to account for the running back, or do you want to account for the quarterback? In this case, they choose the running back, and the quarterback makes them pay by picking up the first down.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. From the shotgun, it's Fields. Quick throw here is complete. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down. This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? Here's a test on third down. Fields. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Watson going to throw right away. Going to get that complete to Jamar Chase. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Watson to throw. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
3rd down and 9.
Set. Hey, 59. Alert.
Throwing is Watson. Now he'll air one out. That's caught. And he's going to take this into the end zone. Sensational play for the moment. There's a marker down. I don't think he's going to like the result of this flag. Will Lutz now for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Bengals come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
Go.
First down, Fields. Quick throw, taken in. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
Here's Fields, choosing to keep this one. The defense not biting. They stay at home, stop the quarterback. No gain on the play.
A lot of defense's strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on him. And in this case, they're able to hold him to no gain.
Here we go, son.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. That's going to be pretty close. Looks like he's got it, and he does. First down.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
Here's 1st and 10.
Right. Here we go, son. Right.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He'll air it out down the middle. That is caught! And he will score! Touchdown, Steelers! A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
We're set.
A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Guerendo. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
It's Watson out of the pistol. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. Now it's going to be third down.
There's a saying on defense, Mike, tips and overthrows, you've got to get those. Those got to turn into interceptions. So if you're the offense here, after you saw that ball batted in the air, man, I can promise you it felt like a lifetime waiting to see if it just falls harmlessly to the ground.
Throwing on third down, Watson. He'll air one out for Higgins. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Darius Rush. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Quick throw, out wide, it's caught, and he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed, and he's tracked down behind the line.
Here we go. Good.
Second down, it's Fields. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer, because right now, they don't have one.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Reset. 24.
Shotgun snap to Watson. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, here's Watson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The Bengals ready to punt this one away.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Easy. Here we go. All right.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Now, Fields. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 1 quarter in the ball.
Here we go, son.
Fields going to hang on to this one. And maybe the quarterback should have given that one away. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Here we go, son. All right.
Off the play action, here's Fields. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Fields from the gun on third down. And that is incomplete.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off. You have to give them credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the handoff, it's Garenda. He'll manage only a couple. Darius Robinson in on the tackle. Second down and 8.
Alert! Set! Out!
They'll go again with Garenda. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
Set!
One more time, it's Garenda. Uh-oh.
Wow, a little change of play call here, and that's typically not what we see at this down and distance. That's typically a passing down, Mike, but they catch the defense off guard, keep the ball on the ground, and they're able to pick up enough for the first down.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. They'll give it to Garenda. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Micah Fitzpatrick up to make the stop. They face second down and 7. They'll run with Evans. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Here's Watson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. And that is no good. He missed it. And they do not cut into the deficit.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
A quick throw right side. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
This is a great opportunity now for the offense to really seize control of this game. You just saw their opponent miss a field goal try, come out aggressive on the ensuing possession, strike deep early. Now see if they can put this drive together and end it with some points.
Now a give on the ground. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Hey, 551, 551. Angel. Yep. Hey, 10. Right.
Fields to throw. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down. Play action now for Fields. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Here we go.
4th down, Fields. Open man, right side, he's got it. And he's going to have that 1st down. They didn't want to settle for 3, and now it's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
They go play action with Fields. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Justin Fields. Touchdown, Steelers. This defense continuing to give up points Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. They'll run. Here's Garendo.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
They bring Chase in motion. Here comes Garendo. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Two minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more of this Thursday opener after this. On first down, here's Garendo. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
I just don't love the look of this offense so far in this game, Mike. I mean, this first half, they've been flat, they've been lethargic. There hasn't been a lot of urgency, and we saw it again on this last play. Simple handoff, no gain, same story.
And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
Brings up third down and 9.
Higgins sent in motion. On third down, here's Garendo. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Well, maybe he's counting a little bit, Mike, on this defense being in pass mode, and maybe you can catch him off guard with the run call. In this case, the defense was ready for all of it. They hold them to no gain. They're going to have to bring out the punt team.
Here it is on fourth down. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
He runs with it. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
And this is when it just gets very frustrating as a defense, because this is what it's been like all day. The pass rush is good, but just not quite good enough. They let him slip through, and he burns them with big yardage.
Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. The clock says 25 seconds till halftime. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, son.
Here's Fields. Off balance throw. It's complete. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
They were able to connect on the comeback, but I don't think it was really well executed. This is a deeper route. This receiver's got to push his depth before his break a little bit more downfield. They'll take the completion, but they were hoping to get a little bit more with that one.
Here we go. Set.
Fields. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the RPO, it's a throw, and it's Higgins. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. On the ground, it's Guerrero. And he's got a Bengals first down as he gets this up to the 42. A run with Guerrero. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Alert! Get set!
They'll stick with him again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
3rd and 9.
Get set!
He's got a receiver. It's Chase. A gain of 17 yards. It's a Cincinnati first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on
under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
26!
They snap it to Watson. That one hauled in. It's complete. And he's going to have the Bengals first down. It's a gain of 12 facing 4th down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
And he's going to be taken down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
He's got it at the 3. A second effort, and he is in. Isaac Guerrero. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack, and you certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back, let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. Tyreek now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Here we go. Right.
Here's Fields to keep it himself. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Here we go, sir.
Up the middle they go. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Hey. Here we go, sir. Go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
Here we go. Right.
They'll stay on the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
Don't jump. Ready? Hey, 10. Right.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. It's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Steelers will extend their third quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll begin here on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The offense is trying to test the edges of the perimeter of this defense, Mike, but the defense is just too quick to the ball. Total team defense, pursuit, 11 hats to the ball carrier. It's exactly what we saw here. Keep that game to nothing.
They bring Chase in motion. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. 13 yards on the catch there, and the Bengals going to have a 1st down. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll have more Thursday Night Football.
Hey, 59! You're set! Hey, 54!
On 2nd down, here's Watson. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's in. Touchdown, Bengals. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Bengals are able to cut the deficit to 10. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
West right fit. Here we go. I'm good.
Fields now to throw on 1st down. Quick throw here is complete. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath. Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go, son. Go.
To throw is Fields. He'll throw it left and has his running back. It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's a Steeler 1st down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
Here we go. Right.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
Here we go. Right.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Here we go, side. Right.
Throwing is Fields. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now. As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're going to pick up the first down, you get tackled just shy of the sticks, and now a little bit of a gamble here on 4th down.
Here we go. Right.
Fields to throw for it. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
64! 64! Out!
Watson now on 1st down. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. On the handoff, it's Garenda. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. 3rd and 6.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
At 31! 34 is down, he's coming.
Out of the gun, Watson. That is caught, finding Higgins. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
This is it.
Evans. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Here's Watson. He'll get this complete. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up. All 3 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Nice move, slips a tackle, gets forward for a gain of 2. Second down, 8 for the first down.
Get set.
Catch left side is made by Higgins. Now, a big third down.
26.
Third down and 9.
Let's go.
They'll drop to throw. Try him again. Another one to Higgins.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, really for two reasons. One, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. Two, teams' willingness to go for it on fourth down is at an all-time high.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. From the shotgun, here's Watson. He'll let it go deep left sideline. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Even with their full complement of timeouts, the call is to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Right.
He'll get this out wide. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Now a second down throw for Fields. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Here we go. Good. Hey, Monday. Right.
Now, Fields. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Bates now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Steelers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. This is 1st and 10.
Set.
They bring Chase in motion. On first down, it's Watson. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. So now the Bengals use their third and final timeout. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. Still some hope, keyword some. No timeouts. They need 2 scores, and it's 1st and 10.
Alert! 9, I'm going.
They'll run. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They'll come up now for second down.
Hey, 31!
At the Steelers' 41-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Watson. Open man, downfield. Chase has it. They get 18 on that one. And now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right, and this call will stand. On first down, Watson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Here's Watson now on second down. This one caught by the back, out of the backfield.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Third and 5.
Set.
To the air again. Watson. That one intercepted.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky this didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
Here we go.
So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. First and goal. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. Good night from Cincinnati.
ain't never seen it like this. Look at me go. Hey, we about to blow. Act like you know. Hey, we on the road. Look at me go. Hey, bringing it home. We in the zone. Hey, 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 hey. Look at me go. Now you see me, now you don't. If you didn't know, now you know. No, perseverance, my cologne. You can see I got it on. Hold up, wait, stop. You can meet me at the top. I got the magic like a genie in the bottle, baby. I'ma give you what you want. Hold up, wait, stop. Sign my name on the dot, okay. Man, I'm coming in hot, okay. I gotta give it all I got. Yes, I'm living the dream. I'ma make it for the team. I want the gold and the green. Greatest that you ever seen. You ain't never seen it like this. You ain't never seen it like this. You ain't never seen it like this. Look at me go. Hey, we about to blow. Act like you know. Hey, we on the road. Look at me go. Hey, bringing it home. We in the zone. Hey, 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 hey. Look at me go. Running it up. Running it up. Look at me go. Look at me go. Look at me go. You ain't never seen it like this. You ain't never seen it like this. You ain't never seen it like this. Look at me go. Look at me go. Hey, we about to blow. Act like you know. Hey, we on the road. Look at me go. Hey, bringing it home. We in the zone. Hey, 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 hey. Look at me go.
All of the chicks, y'all let me